Yeah, hello, what's up everyone here? This is Moudi Waters, nice to link up with everyone. Any new pal, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to get more updates concerning pure production. So in this edition of this video, what we're going to do is teach you how to lubricate your Koyo machine, okay? How to lubricate your Koyo machines. Okay, so this is one Koyo, this is the other Koyo. And lubrication is very, very important. That's why I take my time to do this video, because without lubricating it, this is full of GS. Okay, this is full of GS, so all these parts need to be lubricated. So if you don't lubricate them or grease them on a regular basis, then definitely you're going to wear out your machine and it's going to develop a very funny sound. Okay, so we just go get some grease. Okay, this is from Abro. You have some types called 3PM. You have different types of grease. The only thing is you just need lubrication. But try to make sure you get a very nice brand. Okay, so this is from Abro. Okay, so you just open your grease. You see that? So these are the grease. You see what's in that container? So you can get some gloves or some rubber, or if you choose to use your hand, then later you go disinfect or wash it. That one too is cool. So you get your grease or your lubricant. Okay, then you come to the machine. So there's it. Okay. So this is it. So you just open the back of it, right away like that. And then you open your grease container. I choose to use my hand main, so later I'll go and wash it out. So because this is not poisonous or anything, but I'll go and wash it out. So you just apply it, then you'll be putting it on the GS. Okay, every place of motion or movement, you have to make sure you got it applied over there. So let's do it. Are you seeing that? Yeah. Sometimes it's very cool to off the machine to do it. Some operators whilst the machine is running, but I think you shouldn't try it that way. Off everything so that you can concentrate and then do it safely without any harm. Okay, we need a harmless environment to operate. So you just you can see the GS, you see it. So all these parts are GS. Okay, so on the decelerator motor, and then the central bar on the GS, so you see that anywhere. But you also have to make sure you do it nicely so that it doesn't have any contact with your roll. This is the rubber. So this one we're going to feed people with food in it. Okay, so we have to make sure it doesn't go anywhere beyond this line. Okay, this is last, or let's say the topmost bar or GS within the Koyo machine. So we apply gentle on it. Okay, on all sides. Okay, on all sides. You can also choose to get something like a very hard brush to aid you do that, but sometimes you use your hand, it's also cool. Okay, so you apply it on all the parts. Do you see that? Yeah, you do it nicely on the GS. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing. And you have to make sure at least when the machine runs for the whole week, at the end of the week you need to lubricate it. Okay, you need to lubricate it. Do you see that? You lubricate any place of movement, you try to make sure you lubricate those areas. Okay, you put in lubrications. So this side you put it nicely. Yeah. Okay, so we're done with this. Just some 3-4 minutes, you're done with it. Maximum is 5 minutes, you're done with it. After you finish, then you come to the front. Okay, this side too needs lubrication. So you can choose to open here. Do you see this knot over there? You can choose to open it nicely, and then you slot in some of the glue or no, some of the grease inside it. Do you see that? You slot it inside nicely. Yeah, and you can choose to also put some inside. Okay, see what I'm doing? Yeah, you put it inside nicely. That's the reserve glue. Okay, on the head. Okay, yeah, then do you see that? Then you also close it back. Yeah, so you can choose to be doing the greasing every week, or let's say maybe some within 3-4 days. You can choose to be doing it that way. Okay, so you get that one nicely done. Then there's 1-2 at the top. Do you see that? Also remove it and check it. If there is not enough lubricant, okay, I think this will have a little bit of grease inside, so we'll just try to top up. Okay, so let's do this first. We put it in nicely over there. Yeah, and you also lock it back. Do you see it? It got some thread over it, so you just try to lock it back nicely. Yeah, so we'll finish with that, and then don't forget there's a motion or movement over here too. But here too is very important. When doing it, you're trying to make sure that your glue doesn't come on this plate, because this is where the finished product, or let's say the packaged water, is going to pass. Okay, so whenever it's down here, don't forget water too is a universal solvent. It got to attract anything around it, any sort of scent or any kind of, I mean, smell, everything. The water too. So yeah, if I don't know if your customer have ever complained to you that there is some kind of smell of grease or something like a chemical in your water. Okay, so yeah, so that you pay very serious attention on that. So you try to make sure you get it nicely lubricated. Yeah, the same thing happens to the top one. Okay, because we got two head over here. We got the vertical sealing. Okay, that's the one that seals the rubber vertically, and then we also get the horizontal one. So this what seals the water too horizontally, I mean within the sachet. So that's how we go by the grease. So you can also get machine oil, then it's loaded right here. You see this end, there's a hole over there. Can you see that? So that you can have some sweet movement on this bar. Okay, so 1 2 3 and then 4. So let's pack our machine. After greasing it, then we spark to make sure so that we can clean, get some duster to get rid of the excess grease. Yeah, so that's that. We'll do the same thing to the other machine too. So let's go to the other machine and also try it out. Can you see something? We can look at all these machines a bit better. So let's try this one too. Can you see inside of it? You see there's not any grease. Okay, all the gears are dried right away. So let's try on it and see how it will work. Then also grease it and see how it is going to work. So can you see it? There's not any single grease on it. It's totally dry. All those parts are dry. There's not any grease. See, because it's a brand new machine. So let's on it and see the sound. You see that? You see that? You see that? Yeah, so that's it. So let's lubricate it a bit and then also on it to see how it's going to sound. Yeah. Don't forget this how we do it. You do it nicely, you make sure all the G's got grease. Okay? Yeah. This fast. So make sure you do them nicely. So this how we go by right now. Okay. So that's what we're doing right away. We're doing the greasing. Try to make sure you get the essence right of the grease. And make sure you apply it nicely. Lubricating your machine is very important, okay? Because this is full of gears. This is full of gears, so you have to make sure you pay very close attention to whatever you're doing within it, okay? So if you don't grease it and use it for a very long period of time, then definitely you have to go and get new decelerator motor, and as well as your gears too as well, because all those gears are going to burn out. Yeah. So everywhere I think there should be some grease. Just trying to make sure you apply it over there. And sometimes it's also good whilst greasing, you also up the main power, okay? You also up the main power in a way that, you know, you don't get electrocuted or there won't be any electrical shock on your body or just to avoid some injuries and all sort of that. Yeah. So I got this one right there. So if I'm from there too. This one has to. Okay. Okay. So let's on it and then. This is the sound of it. So that tells you anytime you use a machine, you don't lubricate. It's very expensive. It's more somewhere 13,000, 14,000 Ghana cedis. And then just a grease, how much is it? 20 Ghana cedis. Will let you lose your 14,000. 14,000 can buy a box of this one. a whole room full of it. You see it? So you have to make sure at least every weekend you do lubricate all the parts. All the parts is very, very, very important. Okay? Very, very, very important. You can also look inside and then try to make sure you refill it a bit. Do some refilling. Okay. Just close it back nicely. Don't forget, anytime you're doing this, please try to off the machine, okay? So that you don't cause any harm to yourself, okay? Yeah, then you close it nicely, okay? So when you finish, you can get some duster to clean all the excess grease from it before you start work, okay? So we're about to start work. Yeah. So you can get some pasta and clean where the essence grease are, then we're good to go. Yeah. So nice to link up with everyone here. This is Moudi waters, okay? With the first waters, okay? Yeah, bye bye.